Hi guys! We're here to learn about skunks. So, you're wondering, what does a skunk do? It has a cool defense. Well, a stinky defense. It sprays a spray at you if you scare it. And it does a warning with a pat. They spray at predators, and then when it gets sprayed, they don't mess with it again because they only mess with it one time. So a skunk, it only sprays you if you just make it nervous or scare it. But you're never gonna scare a skunk, right? Good. Because you don't want to smell. You don't want to smell the stink. You get lots of space. Always remember that. You can get to know the skunks when you just don't scare it. They can actually be kind of cute sometimes, you know? It's actually pretty nice, you know? So, you can actually be your friend sometimes. And, do you have any friends? Cool. I have friends. I don't really see them much while it's at church, you know? Have you ever done things that you never done? I remember that I never went bowling before, but on my birthday, when I turned 8, I got to bowl for my first time. It was pretty cool. Bowling for my first time, it was pretty awesome. So, have you ever done something that's really fun? Cool. So, you know, I do pretty cool, fun things. I even went on a cool trampoline. Even kind bounced. Yeah. You know, even Reese bounced. We all bounced. It was so fun. We even played games. They had a bowling alley. That place had a bowling alley. And it also had an arcade section. And I got to eat nachos. Yum. Have you ever eaten nachos? Great, because they're really yummy, you know? So, it's always cool to go to a place that's really fun. I went to lots of fun places. Have you? That's awesome, because I'll always remember that time where I went there. Do you remember your times? Having fun with your family? Have you ever bowled before? Yeah, I know, pretty cool questions, right? So always remember to have fun when you're playing the game yourself. Welcome back. Now we're talking about badgers, which is in the weasel family. You know, I told you about the skunk, and they're pretty cool. They're both pretty cool because the badger has a spray too. So the badger is the toughest animal in Africa. It even steps up the trucks, and it just lives where it ever wants to be. It just stays there until it decides to go. Pretty cool, right? So they have sharp claws. They have cool strength. Very tough. Tougher than a lion. So they're even tough to bees. The toughest bees in Africa. So when they get stung, they just release a sting just like their cousin, the skunk. So, yeah, they're in the family. The weasel family. So, I know what you're thinking. What is a weasel? A weasel? You know, weasels are the animals like black-footed ferrets, ermines, and pine martens. Yeah, they're all in the weasel family. So yeah, they're pretty cool. They all are pretty cool, you know? So the ermine in the winter, their fur changes in the summer. Pretty cool, right? Then in the summer, their fur is brown. In the winter, it's white. So they can change their color. in the winter and summer. It's pretty cool. So, would you like to change your color in all the seasons? It'd be pretty cool for you, right? I'm sure you would love it. I mean, well, it's pretty cool, you know? So by the way, things are pretty cool sometimes. Like, I love to paint. I even painted things, and they're already hung up on the wall. You know, I'm a pretty cool artist, and I'm an artist, crafter, you know. So I just like to relax in my room, draw, craft things for my family, like necklaces, masks, you know, just pretty fun. Like that time when we had our Christmas, I made a whole lot of paper Bellas. Oh, who's Bella, you ask? Bella was our cat in the old house. Now she's gone. Kaiden really misses her. Poor Kaiden. But anyway, to cheer him up, I made him a whole lot of paper Bellas in one box. It took me a lot. I couldn't finish it. There was gonna be 20, but I only made like 9. Cause I made like 9, but I wanted to make 20. I only had 3 days. How could I make 20 in 3 days? Am I right? So, how would I make it in 3 days? Man, that's pretty short. 3 days until Christmas. I had to give it to Kaiden at Christmas, but I only had 3 days. How could I do that? Let me go get him. You wanna see him? I'll be right back. Please. All right, this is Kaiden's box. I wrapped it up with tape. Let me open it first. It's a little hard to open. Oh, so these are paper Bellas. So I knew Kaiden loved them because he said they were like impeccable. It means really, really good. So this is one of the paper Bellas. He was so surprised. He asked, where did I learn to make it? I did not learn. I just thought of it myself because I'm just a crafter, you know? So yeah, these are all it. It's a big box, so this is all I made. Didn't have enough. So yeah, I had lots of paper to use. These are Kaiden's Christmas present. He loved it. He said they were impeccable. And then he left. He left me for 4 days. It was supposed to be 4, but he actually left for 5. When he came back, I made him a Star Wars ship out of paper. Pretty cool, because he loves Star Wars. And now I can't show you because his stuff is all torn up. Too bad. He really liked that one. So, I'm actually a junior crafter. One day, I'll be a painter, you know? So, maybe you would get a job someday. Maybe you would be pretty good at it. You could get a job It would be pretty fun. So, if you like painting, then it's pretty cool. And painting is always really cool. Love to see your art sometime. Welcome back. Now we're going to be talking about lobsters here. So, here's a tip about lobsters. Lobsters have 2 claws. One, the big one, is for chomping, and the other is for ripping. Ripping food. So, lobsters have fights. Some lobsters are big. Some might be small. So, lobsters are pretty cool. They have a cool life cycle. Life cycles are cool, don't you think? Have you ever made a book about life cycles? Cool. I would love to see it. Anyway, so this is the life cycle. They start off microscopic and they skip to stage 3, where they look a little bit like little teensy-weensy crabs that hide under the rocks and stuff, so they don't get eaten. They're pretty cute. And they actually have claws. Pretty tiny ones. So anyways, lobsters are pretty cool, you know? So the lobsters have pretty cool armor on them. It's armor. Well, not really armor. armor, you know? So things are cool. We all know that. Just like this room. It used to be a music room and a gamer room, as you see. And I also hang my paintings up like those. So, yeah, we got instruments here, like this bass, and pretty cool stuff. Yeah, so this is the loft. Mom works in here. We do a lot in here. You know, Kaiden mostly plays games in here. It's pretty fun. And this is where I get my paper. I get my paper in Mom's office. I always ask first. Then I use it. And did you know that paper is made from trees? Pretty cool fact, right? But you can learn lots of stuff on my videos. Just search. Subscribe to my channel. See you later.